Anytime you're in the mood for authentic Italian food, head over to Coco's Italian Market. Chuck Sinelli, the owner, is here with a delicious pasta recipe. Looking forward to trying this. Now, what's the official name of this dish?
There's three names.
There are three names?
Yeah.
All right.
Pesto Siciliana.
Okay.
There's Pesto Rosa, because it's red. And Trapanese, which is the little town where it became popular.
All right, fantastic.
So
well,
if you want to do a Google search, there's three.
There are three different names on it, okay, and they can find it too on our website here coming up in just a little bit. But if you will, walk me through the process of getting to this step here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know how to do pesto, but there's a couple little tips. For example, here's the ingredients in order. The garlic, almonds, your tomatoes that are boiled just for a couple minutes, and then we're going to peel them, and the oil and the cheese and the fresh basil. But I like to put the garlic, I like a lot of garlic. I like to put the garlic in first just to emulsify it more. Same thing with your nuts. And you can use walnuts too.
All right, super.
Pine nuts are expensive right now. So I would put this on and I would let this go for a little bit, maybe just a little bit of oil.
Okay.
And so that's a little tip for you. Get that emulsified first. And then when you're boiling the tomatoes, just put a little cross T in there. So we peel the tomatoes.
So easily peels off. Oh, how
easily
neat.
peels off. We cut the end off.
Okay.
I usually don't. I'm lazy. So I throw it all in. In fact, sometimes I don't even boil them. You can use cherry tomatoes. And this is perfect because it's a summertime dish. A lot of people have tomatoes in their backyard right now. They have basil.
Right. Okay.
So just throw them into food processor. And as far as the amount of almonds, 3 ounces is about the size of this cup.
Okay.
So that's your good gauge right there. And we'd put it in there, emulsify that. Not too much cheese, just a couple pinches, whoops, and then the fresh basil. Now, this basil in particular, I get the seeds from Italy, and we actually grow it ourselves.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
okay.
So we sell the seeds at our store, a little plug there. And the salt and pepper, there you go. So we would process that, turn that on, just for the sake of noise. I prepared the dish, and let's go ahead and
okay. And I'm gonna hold this up to one of the cameras here so they can see what that looks like.
yeah, the red.
Yeah.
So
All right.
again, it's
There
we
go.
are. The rosa. So,
Nice color in there.
now, do the pasta of your choice. Another tip is, as my grandmother always said, you salt the water to the taste of the sea. So heavy on the salt when you boil your pasta.
Okay.
And then I like the cavatelli, or in this case, it's a little bigger than a cavatelli, the fusilli. And actually, this pasta comes from not too far from where my grandmother is from in Italy, the Lazio and Abruzzo region.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally go and meet my suppliers.
Oh, do you?
I'm headed back in about 3 weeks back to Italy.
So how many times do you do these buyer's trips?
Like twice a year.
Twice a year?
Yeah, and I'm starting to make videos. And I can watch the videos online, just because it's so special.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's just, you get to meet the beekeeper and the chocolate maker and the cookie maker. And there's shops, or artisan shops, family owned, sometimes for 100, 150 years.
Okay.
And the antique style buildings.
Also, how cool. So you'll check that out online. As we go through the final products here, if you'll put that in.
Yeah, I just want to oil your pan. And then let's put a little bit of your pesto sauce in.
And then we'll add the pasta here. And also coming up real soon, you're working on an event center.
That's right. We're building an event center. We'll be doing cooking classes. I can hold 160 people if you want to do an event, besides cooking classes. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to try to organize a trip to Sicily. So if you want to go to Sicily, don't go without me. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah. It's like having a backstage pass. Because I know the suppliers.
It would be great to go with you on something like that.
Yeah, it would be.
There is the final product as you look at it, and that event center is going to be built right behind the restaurant there.
That's right.
You'll find today's recipe on our website at newschannel5.com. As always, thank you for being with us today.
It's my pleasure. I'll be back.